Welcome, everyone, to our first stream of 2022. For those that are new to virtual write-ins, welcome. We have a lot of different things going on, so I will try to give you the TLDR of each of the events. I'm Coral, the municipal liaison of the Illinois Elsewhere region on NaNoWriMo.org. National Novel Writing Month, or NaNo, is a fun challenge that happens 3 times a year. Now, November is the start of a 50,000 word challenge where writers around the world attempt to write a 50,000 words in only 30 days. Camp NaNo happens around April and July, where you can start a new project, continue a current project, or dust off an old work in progress. You can write or edit and set personal goals to anything. And if you have any questions regarding how to track, please don't hesitate to ask. Alongside NaNo, World Anvil has their own writing competition in April and in July on Twitch called the Tourney of Tales, where each writer joins a house and all of your word counts goes towards the house. And the house with the most words wins. And you can find out more information on World Anvil, worldanvil.com/Game of Tomes and on there. I will have links in the descriptions for all of these things. Now, World Anvil is a fantastic website which you can use to help focus on world building. I've been building out my novel and its world, Feyland. I love the templates, which help me focus on creating a diverse and well thought out world. Now, the last thing I want to mention before we get to writing is the Weekend of Writing Wildly, which is April 8th through the 10th. Now, this is a really fun write-a-thon, so I won't be streaming, but I will be writing. Now, I hope you will join us. Go to ohow.net for the streaming schedules. With all of the housekeeping out of the way, we can finally get to writing. For this write-in, we will host 10-minute sprints. And then we'll follow with 5-minute breaks, starting with starring our wonderful bunny friends. All of our prompts were found on readsy.com. Now let's get to sprinting. We're going to put 10 minutes on the clock. All right. Prompt 1 is write about someone who knows they're going to fail at someone or at something, but does it anyways. All right. Now, click on save, and we are going to enjoy our break with Bunny Cam. Don't forget to hydrate and stretch, and feel free to ask questions, and I'll try to answer them if I can. Just so you know, this is Pearl, a French Angora. She is a few years old, and her fur, yes, the Angora fur, is the same fur that is used to create sweaters and things like that. Their fur easily mats up, so they must be groomed daily, 2 to 3 hours a day. So, yeah. Checking to see. Yes, she is. She's actually a tiny bunny, about 3 to 4 pounds, maybe. It's all floof. It's absolutely all floofiness. I'm just checking to see if there is any questions. But yes, it's all fur, and she's actually very tiny. Yeah, it's all fur. She's super cute, though. I love bunnies. They make me happy. What's going on? I am working on it is a 5 novel series. 2 of the 5 is already done. Ooh, 227 words. That's fantastic. Let me see what my word count was. Probably not too much, but we can look. Tools, word count. Yeah, 245. Not too bad. Okay. Oh, good call. Yeah, no worries. 227 words is fantastic. Yeah, I'm working on a fantasy novel. It's a 5 novel series. The first 2 novels are mostly written out, and right now I'm kind of doing a variety of work on trying to plot out the rest of the series. I'm doing a lot of world building right now, and that's why I love World Anvil right now. And the reason that I'm really digging into it is because I have 5 novels that I'm going to be having this world that the readers are going to interact with. I really want to make sure that I get a well thought out universe. So I would love to hear more about your guys' stuff. I do want to let you know that in about a minute, 20 seconds, we are going to be working on prompt number 2. Prompt number 2. Now, remember, with these prompts, you don't have to follow. If they don't give you inspiration, then that's fine. Just write whatever is going to inspire you to write. We are going to spend the next 10 minutes playing with some characters whose first impressions end up being way off. So, do the characters realize that their impressions are way off? Is it only one character? Is it both characters that realize this? How does the impression of that person change through the scene? So those are the types of thoughts that I was thinking for this prompt. So the prompt itself is write about 2 characters whose first impressions are absolutely way off. And this one should be really fun because I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to write. So, which should be fun. I have no idea. We have about 15 seconds, though, before we're going to be going into it. Right. Deep breath. Get a drink. And let's do this. all right. So now it's time for us to take our 5-minute bunny break. If you want to say hi in the chat or in the comment section, feel free. Enjoy our bunny camp. Don't forget to hydrate, get up, and stretch if you need it. All right, let me see what we have going on. All right, someone said, Carolverse says, I'm working on my second novel in my series, Human Shed Skin. Ooh, sounds absolutely horror, and it sounds awesome. They also said, not so many words this time. No worries, every word counts, and so it's definitely... We count all the words. Any word is better than no words. Let's see how many I got. I didn't get very many this time either. All right, 204 words. So, I feel ya. We didn't. But it's okay. We got a non-zero number. We're doing good. All right, and we are enjoying Bunny Cam. I have my NaNoWriMo mug, or well, I guess a thermos. I actually like it. It's really cool. It says NaNoWriMo noveling fuel, but and it has perseverance potion. What's some of the other one? Distilled determination. Bottomless bravery. It's kind of cool. Yeah. This was my present to myself for completing NaNoWriMo last November, and so I normally don't get... I try to get a shirt, you know, so I have a shirt for every year. Said shirts stay in the plastic. You know, what good does that do? I don't know. But this I'm actually using is my thermos, and I love it. It's pretty awesome. And so, yeah. And all of the merch does go towards a good cause, which is NaNoWriMo, which is a nonprofit. So, yeah, we love it. All right. Please feel free to tell me more about what you guys are working on. Anything in particular that you're hoping to get out of writing today, if you're working on something specific. Today, I am not working on anything specific. I'm just going off of the prompts because I have a few scenes that I need to fill out, but I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do with them. So I'm hoping the prompts will kind of give me some extra scenes that I can just slide in somewhere in the story. I have vague ideas of areas that I need to fill out in the storyline, that I want something exciting and fun to happen to show off the awesome creativeness of the world. So, yeah. I hope, so Carolverse says, I hope to get past the hardest parts of my story today, and that's a lot of work, honestly. Huge amount of work, absolutely. So good luck with that. We're rooting for you. We have about 50 seconds left of our rest, so I just wanted to let you guys know what we're going to be working on for our next prompt. We're going to be spending the next 10 minutes playing with a gut feeling. So, will the character listen to their intuition? Maybe they will, maybe they won't. So that's kind of what we're playing around with. Prompt number 3 is begin a scene with someone having a gut feeling they cannot explain. I think that it is... I tried to come, all of the prompts come from Reedsy, which I absolutely love Reedsy. But I tried to find some that could work regardless of what genre you're working on. So, all right. Let us begin. 10 minutes on the clock. All right. finishing up that sentence, and we're going to take a 5-minute break. Don't forget to click save. Enjoy your bunny cam, hydrate, stretch, and we'll get back to it in a few minutes. If you still feel the inspiration and you want to keep going, don't hesitate. Oh, look at that little foofball. Oh. Hi, little Pearl. You're so cute. All right, how did everybody do? How was your writing? Carol Verse says, I am also world building and it's hard with this story for some reason. Oh gosh, I feel that so hard. Like, I have never been one to do a lot of planning. I'm more of a pantser for sure. So actually sitting down and world building and making sure that I have everything together has been quite a challenge, quite more than I expected, because it seems like it wouldn't be, I don't know. I mean, you know that it's difficult, but it is for some reason harder for this story. And I have a whole world of these fae folk, the fairy folk, but instead of it all just being fairies, as in the little people with wings and stuff like that, each fae is a different species. So you have fae creatures that are vampires and shifters and of course rock goblins and hobgoblins and maybe a dragon or something, you know? So it is a diverse world, and they're all called Fae folk because they live on Faeland, but they are a whole bunch of different species. So it's a lot of work. And yeah. And each ones have like different powers and they have different magic, and the whole world is supernatural, of course, but they all have a portion of the magic, and the deities, I guess, that control everything are trying to maintain this delicate balance that is because some people have messed around with the balance, and so these dimensions are just barely, you know, they're not quite touching, but they're almost collapsing into each other. And so in order to make sure that all of the dimensions don't collapse into each other, they have to maintain the balance. And so that's, of course, where the trouble comes, because you have those seeking power and tricksters that just can't help themselves. What's the worst that could happen? Indeed. That's the worst that could happen. When they play around and want more power, well, I'll tell you what's the worst that could happen. Shenanigans. Alright. Okay. We have about 50 left in this rest, which I cannot believe we are through already. Oh, 225 words. Not bad. Not bad at all. Great job. I'm not sure how many words I got. I'll look at it next. I want to make sure I go over our prompt before because we only have about 20 seconds left. But our prompt is, okay, one of my favorite things to do is to hide like little Easter eggs in my writing. And so I try to, it could be anything, right? So What I am challenging you guys to do is to hide the following words in the scene: jostle, berry, raspberry, grass, box, task, sneer, board, jockey, and sprinkle. They're just random words. See if you can hide them somewhere in your scene. You don't have to get them all, but see if you can. You get bonus points for each one. There's two. Oh my goodness. Can you believe it? All right. Pencils down, pens down, save your work, give yourself a pat on the back. You've done a lot in an hour. I can't believe it. Yeah, I did not get as many done in that one. That was really hard. It was a hard challenge. But hopefully, you guys enjoyed yourself and enjoyed these prompts. Your homework is to take a break and then get back to it when you are feeling the inspiration hit. I will be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central. I can't believe that this hour went so fast. I want to thank our amazing producer, David McGinnis. A huge thank you to Tabletop Audio for their amazing music. Please stop by their website. They have a link to their Patreon if you want to support them. They are the music that we are listening to today, and they are amazing. I also want to thank Readsy.com for their fantastic prompts. Also, NaNoWriMo.org for hosting Camp NaNo. And lastly, thanks to World Anvil for hosting the Tourney of Tales, which is amazing. Links to all of our social media will be found in the description as well. I hope that you guys enjoyed yourself as much as I did, and I really appreciate you guys joining us on this adventure. So I hope to see you everybody tomorrow, same time. All right, guys. Bye.